21 days left. Let's get it going. We're almost there. Let's see. I'm going to probably change that banner soon because we're coming upon the new year. And there's my avatar. And look at that. I got 10.7K impressions, 200 followers. When I started out, I had, what, under 40, under 30 followers. And I'm going to go premium. And I'm probably going to do it on the last day of 2024. So wish me luck. Premium Plus is super cock and I thought they were going to do a holiday sale, but let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at some tweets. I still call them tweets because it just makes sense. I'll call XX, but I will not call posts. Tweets makes more sense. So let's see. Rob Schneider, if you don't have proper clinical trials and it's not science, so none of these drugs are proven to be safe or effective, none. This is the full interview. So when they said they had my kid totally healthy, and this is baby anger score perfect. And 10 minutes after getting a shot or these shots, he has a grand seizure, cascade of issues. So yeah, I never got shot, never got the shot, never wanted to do the shot. I have to infuse like every 30 days as it is. And I basically said, my response was, I'm still waiting for the cure for hemophilia, but I don't trust these things and not going to trust the next COVID. Okay, let's see. This is from Justine Bateman.
In the world. This is the fraction that happens in India.
Uh-huh.
And this is the fraction that happens only in rural India. 65% of rural Indians defecate in the open. So what that means is that most of the open defecation that happens in the world happens in rural India, and most rural Indians defecate in the open. Every day, 500 million people in villages in India go in the fields.
Where are the toilets?
Or a latrine.
That's
bigger than the population.
We'll donate some toilets. We'll export some toilets.
If this circle represents all of the...
This is from Nancy Mace, looking out for women and children's rights. This scumbag... So Nancy Mace says, tweets out, this scumbag was deported under President Trump and came back into the country illegally. Sanctuary policies allowed, and their sanctuary cities, allowed him to roam freely in New York City and brutally burn a woman to death. Glad Amaya Miller got out of there. Not under their sanctuary policies. New York is refusing to cooperate with ICE. So that's not good. So, I mean, there are many examples of things, okay? Are there good illegal immigrants? Yes. I mean, Piolín is one. You know what Piolín is. Look at this guy. He doesn't look like he's sorry to me. They're just some shitty people who do things to people. And now I look out for males first before females because I'm a male. It's just really sad. You cannot, and I don't like AOC's semantics of their refugees. No, they're not asylum seekers or refugees. These are people who break the law. So you gotta throw them back. Now we shall take a moment to honor Jimmy Carter. Now, Jimmy Carter, he outlived many of his counterparts, and he was the administration I was born in. So I was born in 1978. Carter was like, I don't know if he had 2 terms. I think he either had 1 or 2 terms. I don't even remember. I know Reagan had 2. So at 100 years, so he got to live as long as he wanted to. He was the oldest living former president. Reagan died. He outlived Reagan. He outlived Nixon and Ford, right? He outlived Bush Sr. Okay, so everybody else still around. Yeah, that's really sad. So, very controversial president, but yeah, it's fine. So Donald Trump will honor Jimmy Carter. I honor Jimmy Carter a little bit, just a little bit. So, say your piece, moment of silence. Okay, now we'll move on to the next tweet. And here's some more Jimmy Carter tribute from Mr. J.D. Vance, our future vice president. Jimmy Carter dedicated his life to serving his country. Our thoughts and prayers go to his loved ones. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I wonder if he'll get his face on money. I think Jack Kennedy was the last president to have his face, like new president, right? Because he had Eisenhower, right? Eisenhower and then Jack Kennedy. But nobody else got their face on anything. So very strange. Probably get a stamps, but they have stamps every year. So I don't know if Jimmy Carter is going to be on a stamp at the last moment. We'll see. So that's the entire True Social tribute from our future president, Donald Trump. Yes. Now, this is for all of you part time workers. Justine Bateman found this. This is a TikTok video. So let's see.
You think I own this business? You think I own IKEA? I'm a part-time employee halfway through a 2-week notice. I don't give a shit. I'm telling all my friends not to shop here. Tell them. You think I want 5 other yous running around the store? Have them call me, I'll tell them. You think you hate this place more than me? I work here. I know the sale ended last week, but can I still get a discount? Do you hear yourself? We can't go backwards. Time marches on. You want the sale from 15 years ago, too? When's it end, Diane?
When does it end?
Price, you're gonna have to go through the quantum realm.
I'm glad I don't do this kind of stuff anymore.
You know how much money I spend here? More than you should. Meatballs ain't that good. Save your money.
All right. So Darren Moody says to Matt Gaetz, "You should be Speaker of the House." Former representative. So Matt says there are 435 members of Congress. I think I could get about 20 votes on my best day. Those folks, for the most part, hate me. Yeah, I don't see when I can feel the eyes and I can feel the air get thick in the room. When people just don't want to see me there. The fake highs and hellos. I don't like the fake highs and hellos. So yeah, I don't. If you're going to be ousted, you're going to be like wetback eyes, as I would say sometimes. But yeah, it's just better not to be there. Why waste your time? This one's very simple. No one is regretting not voting for Kamala. The minute Kamala ran for president 5 years ago, that's when she fucked up. She should have stayed in California where she belonged. And I wouldn't even want her here anymore. Here's Donald J. Trump on his best day, 3:38 from 12:28. Now this is from our great future Doge captain here, captain of Doge, Elon Musk says, "This is the right position for those who want America to win. For those who want America to lose their own personal gain, I have no respect, zero." So the rabbit hole. I don't know about that. Elon's stances on immigration has been pretty consistent. Here's him outlining it in 2023. "We should greatly increase legal immigration for anyone who is hardworking, honest, and loves America. Every such person is an asset to this country, but massive illegal immigration of people we know nothing about is insane." And I think the biggest theory that I have for the 2020 election is a lot of those votes came from illegals. You ship them all by the millions, you put them in different states, and then you have them vote for you. And that's what happened with 2020. That's my biggest theory to that. Because how does Michigan go from red to blue like that? How? Hawaii is always going to be blue. I don't know what I think if Tulsi Gabbard had to do it all over again, she probably wouldn't have been a senator in Hawaii. Maybe she would have done it in California. Tulsi, you could have come to California. You could have been our senator in California. You could have. I bet you in a debate. Now, Loretta Sanchez didn't have a chance against Kamala Harris, but if you had debated Kamala Harris, Tulsi versus Kamala for California senator, oh, she would have been done. She wouldn't have lasted, and California would have been red a lot quicker. I'm sure of that. And I've shown this before, but it's worth reviewing again. This again on December 26th. We have the Democrat and Republican news consumers by platform. It is balanced here. YouTube a little less, but YouTube's going to get there. Maybe YouTube will catch up. Facebook, not so much. TikTok. Do I need to? I mean, obviously, fucking TikTok, right? If there was a red wave, would the Chinese commies be like, oh yeah, okay, Andrew Tate's okay. 58% here. Blue, Reddit's 63%. Yeah, Reddit's probably the worst. Probably the worst. And let's look at one more tweet for the week, for the night. There were a lot of Christmas wishes tweets. I still call them tweets. I'll still call them that. But I voted yes. So here we have, this is Paul A. Cipolla. Okay. Arrests are up in California thanks to the people there voting for Proposition 36. I voted yes on Proposition 36. Gavin Newsom opposed this proposition because he said it would bring about mass incarceration. Well, gotta do something. You gotta start. Let's see. Take a look. If people break laws, and they should be incarcerated. Want less in jail? Have stricter sentencing. Yeah, I mean, just having that penalty is enough to knock people loose. Look, this guy doesn't give a shit. So let's take a look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 56 people. 56 people arrested as part of Proposition 36 sting operation by Reading police. Look at these people. You think do they look sorry? Probably. Maybe they're sorry. Maybe they're not. And this is the guy we have for the next couple of years.
After this initiative's done with not one new dollar, it's about
This is the guy we have for the next 2 years, along with Adam Schiff as our fucking senator. We're fucked right now. As long as Adam Schiff and this guy's in charge, we're still fucked for the next couple of years. It's still going to be like a blue state. Arnold couldn't do anything really. Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't do much. So, thank you all for tuning in. We have a few more Trump triumphants left until the inauguration. We hope the inauguration turns out well, because we'll blame this guy if it doesn't.